I guess first of all, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out. I know the heat was definitely a factor up in the stands, and we really appreciate everybody coming and supporting us. I thought Groff was, he was a tough matchup for some of our guys. Really glad Josh Young, Grant Little, Ryan Shetter, Dylan Dusek are on our team. All those guys really showed up today, and thought Josh went up, had a really good at-bat in the first, and Grant had a really good at-bat right after that, and drove a run in, gave us an opportunity to get Reams up there in the first, and then he did some damage. And Dylan Dusek, I mean, if you had 10 of those guys, you just run them out there one after another. He's got a feel for pitching. If anybody knows how to take care of a blister, we're listening. So. But again, just thanks for everybody for coming out.
All right, we'll take questions for student athletes. Start with Carlos.
Josh, I guess that first at-bat, what were you trying to do? Was it just a matter of just trying to start a rally, and what was it like just kind of see you guys put 3 after that?
I was going up there to try to see pitches. I think it was a few pitches he got our first 2 guys out on. Just trying to have a team at-bat right there, and he got ahead of me 1-2 with some off-speed stuff, so I was just trying to sit back and drive it in the right center and got on base, and it started something for the guys behind me.
Ryan, you give up that home run right after you come in, and then after that you kind of settle in, only give up 2 more hits. So what was it like for you after that 1 home run?
Well, it makes it really easy when the lineup comes up there and puts up runs like that and you get a good lead. So it just helps the pitcher out. I just need to go up there and make a few pitches, pound the strike zone, and just get ahead.
It's just Ryan, overall, the last 2 starts, I guess, how's your confidence now, especially after a day? I know, like you had just mentioned, you saw the home run, but then you were able to kind of just buckle down and really kind of got things going.
Yeah, I've been focusing on fastball command. It's been the main issue. I mean, probably all year. It's what I've been focusing on, so just commanding the fastball, it's been a little better for me.
The lineup, I guess, what were you guys trying to do overall, and did you feel like you all were able to do that today, which is maybe look at more pitches, see more pitches, or I guess what were y'all trying to do today? Did you feel like you were successful?
I think we're just trying to stay in the gaps. Last time we played them in Midland, they threw a lefty, number 7, that came in there towards the end of the game, and he kind of got us out in front. We were rolling over some stuff, so today our emphasis was just try to stay in the gap, stay inside the baseball.
I guess in terms of when you guys hit a home run or Zach hits a home run, obviously you had a big one against New Mexico State the last time. What was it like just for the bench to kind of see the ball go over the fence?
Oh, it was huge. Reams getting that home run really helped us settle in, just to have fun. I guess you can come out in these games and be a little antsy, be a little back on your heels, but with that home run, it kind of just got us going.
As much as the offense can get you guys going defensively, how much did that boost you guys in the first inning, the plays you guys were able to make, and especially coming off the way the defense had played at the Big 12 tournament?
It just helps our pitchers out for sure. It gives them more confidence to go up there and pitch, to get ahead of guys. Big plays in the first inning, Gabe diving and catching that ball. If that ball drops, it's a different story in the first inning. But just making those plays, that was big for our pitchers' confidence.
Ryan, did anyone said anything to you going into the game, or were you on notice that you might be needed early because Dylan had the blister? And I guess that game was real similar to the one up at Oklahoma State a couple of weeks ago, right?
Yes, sir. I knew it might have been early. I mean, we wish a blister could have lasted a few more innings, obviously, but I knew it could have been early, so I was prepared from the beginning of the game.
Was it any advantage or help to you the fact that one of your best games this year was against those guys? Of course, way back, 4th game of the season.
I mean, yeah, we kind of know them pretty good. We faced them a few times throughout the last few years here, so getting to know some of their hitters, it helps the pitcher out pretty good.
You looked like you were pretty fired up there in the 7th after a couple of those strikeouts, if I remember right. Did you know you were kind of coming to the end at that point, or are you still thinking you might go into the 8th?
That's just kind of how I am out there. Even in the first inning, usually, I mean, that's my personality. I guess I get kind of fired up wherever we are at in the game.
Go more, or did you know that was going to be it?
Whatever this guy wants me to do, that's what I'm going to do. So,
fact that for Josh, the fact that you're the 1 seed, you had a second-team All-American pitching against you. How much is it a sense of relief just to get through the first round and be set up good to go for tomorrow night?
I wouldn't say it's a sense of relief. We came in here pretty confident that we were going to get after it today, but just to get through the first round and put up a good game like we did today, just going to boost our confidence to get going, get rolling.
One more for Ryan. Have you kind of handled the role that you've had this year, which seems like, sometimes start, sometimes be ready to go 2 innings, 3 innings, 4 innings?
Yeah, it's been back and forth all year. I mean, just whatever the team needs me to do, I'm ready to do it. I'm just always ready, pin or start, it don't matter to me.
Any more questions for student athletes? All right, thanks, guys. Thanks so much.
I thought I was getting out easy.
Take questions for Coach Tadlock now.
Coach, I know you kind of mentioned it, but just how big was that at bat by Josh? I know you guys were down at 2 outs, but he was able to grind one out, and then Grant grinded one out, and then you guys really kind of succeeded with the 3 out, the three runs in that inning.
I think anytime you can make a starting pitcher throw more pitches the way those two guys do, it's going to help. I mean, you're not always going to get runs. You're not always going to get hits. But you're doing everything you can to get the guy, to a pitch count where maybe you get in the bullpen. And, again, like I said, I'm glad those guys are on our team. I thought both of them had really professional at-bats, if you want to call them. They're doing everything they could to help the lineup, help the team, and they're rewarded for it.
How'd you feel Ryan's fastball was today? I know that's one thing you always talk about. If he has a successful day, his fastball is really what sets him up.
I never even looked at as far as the velo goes. Thought he had good command of it. I thought he had good command of the game as far as what he was doing. I thought he had good presence. I thought he had good feel for a spin. And, again, like you said, I mean, it's one of those deals without him. I don't know where we are. I mean, you're probably using a bunch of your bullpen, and it's a luxury we have to have him down there.
That's a question for me. I guess just getting that 3 spot, obviously it's got to be big, but I guess just what you got from Dylan, just getting those 2 innings, just for him to just kind of grind it out. What does that kind of mean, and just kind of tell the team?
Well, he can pitch. I mean, it's and it helps to get through that lineup one time. Extends you with Shetter. It gives you a chance to get a little bit deeper in the game and maybe save some bullets as far as in the bullpen. And Dylan probably could have went back out and faced the nine hole. I mean, it's left on left, and we really thought, well, let's just let Shetter have a clean inning. And no, I mean, that's 8 hitters that Shetter didn't have to face. So that's, almost one time through the order.
You talk about how clutch you guys were. I mean, not just in that first inning, but when you guys scored 4 runs, those were all with 2 outs as well. Just the ability to get some runs across the plates with 2 outs.
Yeah, we had some big at-bats there. I mean, Cam found a hole, and then Mike Davis, I guess, found a gap. Those were 2 really big at-bats in that inning. I think Josh and Grant had a big part of that also, if I'm not mistaken. I think they had a chance to get out of the inning, if I remember right, on Reams's balls. That accurate? And, yeah, I mean, those are big at-bats. I mean, it kind of saves you. I mean, who knows what it's going to mean as far as in the end, but we had Quezada getting loose. I mean, going into that inning, and if you guys can get the NCAA, let us have like some handheld devices out there, it'd be a lot easier to manage from third base. I mean, we're trying to figure out, leave Shetter, go to Quezada, and then we got enough runs where you go, okay, let's let Dane get in the game, and let's let Queen finish it. And that's good. I mean, each opportunity we have, each day is an opportunity for these guys to grow and get better. And we're going to need Dane Haveman before it's all said and done. I'm glad we got him in the game.
Coach, what does Ream's explosiveness do for this lineup? It seems to really open up the hitting game, and he brings a lot of power at bat.
Well, anytime a guy has a chance to change the score with a swing, I mean, it definitely can affect things, and it can affect guys all around him. And he's done a good job when he gets his pitch. And again, today it was, I think it was the first pitch, and and really fortunate, to have a guy like that in the middle of the order, and it definitely lengthens the lineup for sure.
Coach, after some of the defensive miscues in the Big 12 tournament, what was it like for you to see that your team go out there, make some big plays that first inning, but especially in that seventh inning, get out of a jam with bases loaded and only one run coming across?
Well, the first thing is the Big 12 tournament's over. It's gone. In this game, if you're looking back, you're going to be in trouble. If you're looking ahead, you're going to be in trouble. And biggest thing is be where our feet are, play baseball. It was nice to see guys play defense today. It was nice to see Dylan pitch good, Shetter pitch good. And believe me, we talked about we didn't play good the last time out. At the same time, we need to try to play good baseball each day, and nothing you can do about last week at this point.
Coach Green said that Groth's velocity was a tick down, a mile or two per hour down, and his off-speed stuff he couldn't locate it down in the zone. What was y'all's kind of game plan? What kind of approach did y'all want against him going in? And how well did y'all execute
We
it?
wanted to get a pitch. Each guy, has kind of different. Each guy's not the same. Each guy's trying to get their pitch, and you're trying to stay gap to gap. And the people who've been successful against him have been in the middle of the field, and generally our guys try to stay in the middle of the field. That's no big secret. And but that guy's tough. Watching his game last week on Thursday, whoever he pitched against, he went 8 innings, threw a changeup in the inning count. I got all the respect in the world for Coach Green, and I can't say his last name right, Groff. He was. We had a lot of respect for him going into the game, and I guess we just, again, you're talking about. We got some guys in the middle there that can swing the bat a little bit.
And on Shetter, did you at the beginning of the year or early in the year kind of envision him in this role, as best being kind of that spot starter?
If you go back, the reason he pitched against them on the first Tuesday of the year is because that's where we were going to pitch him, and then we had to deal with Gingrey the first weekend, and so we were. It's constantly evolving. We're trying to get better each day, and right now that's where we see him is following up. Is coming in out of the bullpen in long relief.
Did he have the blister in the same spot that he's had it in? Is it the same spot that just kind of aggravated?
I don't think when it happened. I guess it happened in Stillwater. The blister happened in Stillwater. And then last week we were going to throw him on Game 2 going into the Big 12 tournament, and really made the decision at that point to have him at all this week, better not pitch him. And so that's what we did. I don't know if I answered the question, but tried to. Sorry.
It's just a big one. I know you got some time to think about it, but do you know who you'll be throwing tomorrow? Would it be Davis or Caleb, or you just going to wait?
Killian.
Any other questions for Coach Tadlock? One more right here.
What do you want the guys to do this evening? Just get off their feet, go where it's going.
You want to go talk to them? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's I played for a Little League coach that said get out in the sun and play all day, so probably not going to give them that recommendation. They've probably been out in it enough. But the heat, the guys did a good job today, and you just hope that through the weekend that we continue to manage the heat best we can.